Welcome to Vintage Car Quiz. Can you identify 20 vintage automobiles from a photo? If you can name the car before the multiple choice options appear, give yourself 3 points. If you can pick out the make and model after the multiple choice options appear, give yourself 1 point. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1971 Ford Falcon. B. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss. C. 1972 Renault 4. And D. 1973 Toyota 2000 GT. The correct answer is B. 1970 Ford Mustang Boss. Is this vintage auto? A. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. B. 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. C. 1970 Plymouth Superbird. And D. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. The correct answer is A. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. Is this vehicle? A. 1971 Pontiac GTO Judge. C. 1973 Chevrolet Camaro. B. 1972 AMC Javelin AMX. And D. 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. The correct answer is D. 1970 Plymouth Barracuda. Which of these do you think this? A. 1972 Oldsmobile 442. B. 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge. C. 1971 Ford Torino. And D. 1970 Cadillac Eldorado. The correct answer is B. 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge. A. 1970 Dodge Charger RT. B. 1971 Lincoln Continental. C. 1972 Chrysler Imperial. And D. 1973 Buick Riviera. The correct answer is A. 1970 Dodge Charger RT. Do you think this auto is A. 1971 Chrysler New Yorker. B. 1968 Chevrolet Caprice. C. 1969 Mercury Cougar Eliminator, and D. 1970 Cadillac Fleetwood. The correct answer is C. 1969 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. Do you think this car is A. 1973 Cadillac Seville, B. 1971 Lincoln Town Car, C. 1972 Chevrolet K5 Blazer, and D. 1970 Buick GSX Stage 1? The correct answer is D. 1970 Buick GSX Stage 1. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1971 Ford Bronco, B. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, C. 1969 Jeep Wagoneer, and D. 1972 Dodge D100 Adventurer. The correct answer is B. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Is this vintage auto? A. 1970 Chevrolet C10 Cheyenne, B. 1971 Ford F-150, C. 1969 AMC Javelin AMX, D. 1968 International Scout. The correct answer is C. 1969 AMC Javelin AMX. Is this vehicle A. 1970 GMC Jimmy, B. 1971 Dodge Ram Charger, C. 1969 Jeep Cherokee Chief, and D. 1971 Oldsmobile 442 W30? The correct answer is D. 1971 Oldsmobile 442 W30. Do you think this car is A. 1971 AMC Rebel Machine, B. 1968 Dart GTS Hardtop 440, C. 1970 Pontiac Firebird, and D. 1969 De Tomaso Pantera? The correct answer is B. 1968 Dart GTS Hardtop 440. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1969 Mercury Cyclone Spoiler 2. B. 1970 Chevrolet Corvette. C. 1971 Bricklin SV1. And D. 1968 Chevrolet Monza. The correct answer is A. 1969 Mercury Cyclone Spoiler 2. Is this vintage auto? A. 1971 AMC Pacer. B. 1973 Ford Pinto Cruising. C. 1972 Dodge Magnum. And D. 1970 AMC Rebel Machine. The correct answer is D. 1970 AMC Rebel Machine. Is this vehicle? A. 1971 Ford Maverick. B. 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS 350. C. 1972 Chevrolet Vega. D. 1969 Mercury Cougar XR7. The correct answer is B. 1970 Chevrolet Nova SS 350. Which of these do you think this? A. 1971 Plymouth Duster. B. 1970 Dodge Dart Sport 360. C. 1970 Dodge Challenger TA. And D. 1969 AMC Gremlin X. The correct answer is C. 1970 Dodge Challenger TA. Do you think this auto is A. 1971 Plymouth Volare. B. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. C. 1970 Ford LTD2. And D. 1969 Chevrolet Nova SS. The correct answer is B. 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. What's your best guess for this one? A. 1970 Pontiac Firebird. B. 1969 Oldsmobile Hearst. C. 1970 Dodge Demon 340. And D. 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. The correct answer is A. 1970 Pontiac Firebird. Is this vintage auto? A. 1973 Ford Gran Torino. B. 1972 Plymouth Roadrunner. C. 1974 Buick Century GS Stage 1. And D. 1971 Ford Torino Cobra 429. The correct answer is D. 1971 Ford Torino Cobra 429. Is this vehicle? A. 1973 GMC Sprint SP. B. 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. C. 1974 Dodge Power Wagon. And D. 1971 Chevrolet Suburban. The correct answer is B. 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt. Which of these do you think this? A. 1974 Jeep CJ5 Renegade. B. 1973 Dodge Tradesman. C. 1974 Plymouth GTX 440. And D. 1972 Ford Econoline van. The correct answer is C. 1974 Plymouth GTX 440. Leave a comment and let us know how well you did on the quiz. And let us know any suggestions you might have for future car quizzes. Don't miss the next vintage car quiz. Subscribe to our channel now.